Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready! Cowboy 80!
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Flush to his right. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Back! 1918!
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
Out of the gun, Ward. This one complete, right side. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Ready?
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Here we go, start!
From the gun, here's Ward. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kevin Winston. And the Titans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further.
2nd and 10.
On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go! 70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 79 Broncos! Track 60! 19 tight, 19 tight!
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go now. Grab goal 80.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First down. First and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first point to this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa.
On the ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 23, here's second and 9. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Indianapolis. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. try to set up the screen to the right, but it's going to fall incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing again is Ward. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Come on, set. 70, Timberwolf.
Ward to throw again. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did. Get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. Into space. And he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. 14-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
look to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Bobby Okereke. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready?
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. So they go for the trickery, but it does not work out. And it's going to be 4th down. The Colts about to kick this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out. So he's on to punch it away. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Their own 46-yard line.
Tag. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. Trap 60. Trap 60. Long low 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down to keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready? 1960 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort, I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Throwing, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. To the air again. Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
19 average. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. 70 range. Panther on the
Again, it's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. He's got it. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Titans. First touchdown of the game for the man finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Trying to start on the ground. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On the jump. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Room to run past midfield. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 31-yard line. A big run from Taylor. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Now a run on first down. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Asante Samuel up from the corner spot to make the stop.
Brings up second and 5 at the 26-yard
They'll come up here on second down and 5. On the give, this is Taylor. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Out of the gun, Ward. Forced to his right. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And he is going to have a Colts
a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down. Now it's Ward. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go. Seven Pirates.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. 19, 18.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Ready?
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10
From the 32 now.
32-yard
Here's
line.
first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Crowder. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Titans' 23-yard line.
Back to throw is Ward. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. It's 3rd and 4.
Two-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throwing is Ward. Gets it away quickly and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run here with Taylor. And he will power his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 each.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 29, here's second down and 3. He'll drop to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
On the set. Let's go now.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Cafe, right side by Wilson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Here we go. Jack, let's go.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown Colts. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his 6th this year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go. 18 Warriors, 70. 60 Bobcats, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the air one more time. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
This one grabbed by Austin. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. Going right. It's taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down. Maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. This one caught the floor. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? And for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Dragon 60, go.
Now faking the give, exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit. Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try to get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Get it! Cowboy 80! Street! Street! 70 range! 70 range! Hut!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
65!
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's number 40 on the season for him.
A gain of
A fresh set of
17
downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
First down.
They'll look to throw again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready! Reset! Reset! Ready, ready! Hut, hut.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Ready! Check up!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Right back to Harrison. He's got him again. And he'll get into the end zone. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Check.
Ready. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
A run with Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Off play action, it's Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
Dixie Maverick. Dixie. Go.
Play action, Ward. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
Back 60. Set. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Savon Rebel on the coverage.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
19 Lions. Set up.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, Here's second down and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, the ball is out. The Titans may have recovered, yes. Tennessee ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Now they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, they need 7.
Ready. 60 by 6. Go.
From the gun, here's Ward. Open man downfield, it's Warren. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Go. 70 Timber.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Set to go now on first and 10. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
16 more yards.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
59. Titans 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the ground, it's Taylor. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 18.
Good. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting